y'all, what is up? It's red in her head with the bonnet thoughts. This is why your glow up will make people hate you. Everybody loves you when you're humble, when you're struggling, when you're easy to relate to, right? But the second you start glowing, that's when the energy changes, right? Everything changes after that, right? Crazy. So I feel like a lot of people, they used to root for me more when I was at my lowest, when I was at my worst, you know, in life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, all that shit. Like, how did I have more friends? How did I have better friends or more friends or people liked me more when you're drunk all the time, when you're high all the time, when you ain't got no money, when you don't got a car, when you don't got a house, when you don't got this, when you don't got that, when you don't got a significant other, all this type of stuff, right? But then once you start getting everything that you want in life, now all of a sudden they disappear. Now all of a sudden you changed, right? People get quiet, they get shady. Once you start improving in life, they get mad. Like, they're mad, they're low-key mad, you know, and it triggers them. That shit triggers them. A lot of people don't understand that glow-ups literally trigger insecurities. Like, your progress is reminding people of what they have not done in life, okay? People will literally start nitpicking at you. They will start picking apart your wins to make themselves feel better. So they'll sit there and be like, okay, you know, this person, they did this, okay, I'm gonna try to do it too, and I'm gonna try to do it better, you know? Or they feel like they will try to compare your wins to their wins, you feel me? And they'll be like, oh, it's not even that big of a deal, you know, just and the third, just and the third. They'll be like, oh, you changed, that shit like that. That's what triggers that. That's what triggers that. Glow up will also make people hate you because they're going to be fake concerned in disguise, okay? What that basically means is they're gonna act like they're worried about you. They're gonna act like they wanna know stuff about going on in your life when really they just don't like the new version of you, or just to gossip. They may sit there and want to know shit about you just to gossip, or just to clock your next move and go do it as well, you know? So a lot of people, they'll sit here and be like, oh, you're different now. Don't forget where you came from. You have not healed. What are you talking about? You're the same person from years ago. How? If you're sitting over there saying I changed, that makes no fucking sense. I say you fake now. People are gonna say, oh, why you stop doing this, that, and the third. People gonna feel like you are better than them. That's when people are gonna say, oh, you got lucky. Oh, you got your parents' help. Oh, you got a significant other to help you. Oh, you just somehow landed a good job and that's how you started making money. This, that, and the third. You feel me? People are gonna start to downplay your hard work to protect their ego. You feel me? So their ego is shattered because of whatever accomplishment or goal that you did. Maybe you're on a different level than them. It could be in different ways. It don't matter. You don't always have to be money wise, you know. It could be maybe mental, like your mental health is probably better than yours and they're jealous about that, you know. They're probably very spiritually aligned and you're probably not, so you hate them for that too. They probably know more about themselves. They're probably self-aware. They're probably very independent. They probably like to be by themselves. They probably don't care what people think. They're probably very authentic. That can make somebody be jealous too. It doesn't always have to be money wise. It doesn't have to be because of somebody's car, or somebody's in bank account, what somebody's job is, or where somebody live at, or what house you're in. It can also be your personality. It could be how you look. Somebody could be jealous of how you look, your body, your face, how other people are attracted to you. People can be jealous because you have so many good things in your life that went on in your life. You know, people could be jealous of you because your parents have money and their parents don't. Okay, people could be jealous of you because maybe you have a better job than them. You know, people could be jealous of you because maybe you got a better boyfriend than them. Maybe you got a better husband than them. And that could spark jealousy too. It could literally be anything. Maybe your child is way more disciplined than them, you know, or way more smarter than their child, and that can make somebody jealous of them too, you know. Maybe you're very smart, that can make somebody jealous of you as well, you know. Maybe a lot of stuff looked like it was handed to you. Maybe you handle situations really well and it doesn't show throughout your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how some people will go through a lot of bullshit in life, whether somebody died, whether they almost died, whether it was a car wreck, whether they're broke, whether they lost their job or something. They make it look easy. They sit there the next day and they keep pushing, they keep going. They're not sitting over here crying and dwelling and angry 24/7. So a lot of people, they get jealous of how people can deal with situations. You can get over things faster than the next person. They're jealous of that. You have a good mental space or mental health, so they're jealous of that, you know. You don't sit here and you're not an angry person. You're a very nice and caring person. That can make somebody jealous too. It could be various reasons on why somebody's jealous about you. You know, it doesn't have to be just one thing. People are literally gonna say, you change. But in reality, right? They're mad at you because you stopped being the version of you that they could control. Okay? Remember that. Stop dimming your light to make other people comfortable. You feel me? And accept that your glow up will shrink your circle. Your glow up is going to cause people to not fuck with you no more. That's just the way of life. It's just the way of life. And that's a blessing in disguise, whether or not you realize it or not. I don't care how hurtful it was. I don't care how sad, how mad, how whatever. I don't give a fuck. These people were meant to leave your life while you were glowing up, while you're in the process, or after you glow up. These people are not meant to stay in your life forever, okay? Understand that. Some people in this life are lessons. They're L's. You gotta take them and keep going. Take that and keep going.